oils. Monrats often travel underground and burst through the surface to ambush their prey. Yeah, mole rats are fine, but they just get overwhelming when there's a lot. But no, it's fine. If I remember correctly, we just... Oh, we're just gonna go with that. How did you get there? What? Oh my god! Hey, never noticed an elevator right there. Oh, I just killed him anyway. How come I did not check that? Oh, they just killed us closer. Wasn't that hard, but you just have to keep your stealth up. Well, might as well do this too. Hangman's Ally. With a concentrated fire perk, every additional attack on the same body part invests improves your chance of landing ahead. That is good for headshots. Wasteland is home to a variety of dogs. And when I say dogs, I mean humans. They're a bunch of fucking dogs. Hello. Let's look at this. Trinity Plaza. Why so far? Where's Trinity Plaza? Oh my god. Is it the tower? If I remember correctly, it starts with an R. Randolph Station update.
Randolph Safe House here. Thanks, HQ. No longer under immediate surveillance. Confirmed quarantine. Give us the all clear soon, okay?
This is Diamond City. Alright, we're just gonna teleport there. I don't want to waste time walking. We gotta... Wait, I'm just gonna open YouTube. I can't read it now. Wonder who that is. What? Nani? Why's the wires so tangled? What the hell? The wires are so tangled. Where should we go? Oh, god damn it, Strong. What are you doing here?
Strong, go with human.
Not
No.
yet, but soon.
Hurry. Strong, no.
Me no like waiting. Do we have enough space? 421 out of 400. Where's Doggo?
Hey, over. Get into position.
Yes, thank you. Nope, not the hazmat. Now I still have 100 space, so that's enough for one mission. I always keep getting rid of my hazmat. What the hell? Hey, I've been here. I mean, yes, of course I did, but now I can remember it's the church with super mutants. And they're all upstairs.
No green stuff here.
What green stuff are you looking for?
Wish a buckethead would show up. I'd rip his legs clean off.
I would. Ah.
Why do we stay here instead of talking? Yes, we should move north, range out, and hunt. But for food, Mort. Ha ha! Yes, brother. Both.
Yeah, they're all gonna die. I missed. What? Well, 90% is 100, so that's fine.
You have to come out sooner or later.
Are you sure that you need to go up? I mean,
You're here. You're here. Stop hiding. there, human. Got a treat for you.
I'm not a dog, you dog.
No blood to spill today.
Your blood's gonna spill today. Look back.
I'll wear your guts around my neck.
Shit. Ah.
Here, Red Frost.
Yeah, you're dead. How did Morris get in? That was easier than the last time I was here. Oh, right. Oh, come on. Oh, my eyes. So itchy. Oh, my nose is stuffy too. This is such a long time. Such a long time, it's not really a good mixture first. This loading is slow. Loading screen is slow. We have to go back to the Samonda. First, it must be decoded.
Heads up, Tom's got more goodies in stock. Check with him.
The boys have been...
Desdemona.
I have a report here. It reads more like a comic book. Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics.
Oh? What have you heard?
One of our agents took a courser, alone. Something I'm not even sure Glory would do. And that agent is you.
Oh, really?
I'm all for one less courser in the world, but why'd you do it?
Do you know anything about decoding a Courser chip?
You have one of their chips intact? Follow me, now.
But that wasn't...
Decoding a Courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong, the least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man.
Tinker is home.
Hey, Des. You need something?
Tom, we got a Courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages.
You've hit the jackpot with this. Hand over the chip. Let's see what's on it.
Here you go.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Corsair chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
Desdemona.
Give Tom time. He'll get that chip decoded.
But that's not what I'm here
Give
for.
Tom time. He'll get that chip. Chip decoded.
We're in. Chip access.
Give Tom time.
Just poke the
He'll
analog
get that
connectors
chip
a little.
decoded.
What? Oh, man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh, man. They've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby. Show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait. They're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh, man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard. I got you. All right, software in. Come on. Show me that sweet bass number. Come on, baby. There, we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
And Agent, I hope that helps you as much as you've helped us.
Of course it
Good work.
There's more going on than you know.
Desdemona.
Trust me.
I heard Randolph got B-811 out of the Commonwealth, in large part thanks to you. You're proving to be a valuable addition to the railroad.
Happy to help.
My gut says Mr. Timms is exactly who he says he is. But Pam isn't convinced yet. Until she signs off, no direct contact.
Yeah, let's check on the Pam.
You really walk the Freedom Trail? By yourself?
Pam.
Solving for theta n
Ah.
when I approaches probability bounds. Recalibrator using new data set.
You got
Hi.
quests for me?
Sorry, Tinker Tom's got me doing... something.
Liar. What do you have for
Hi.
sale? For sale. I thought you were gonna sleep on one bed. Why are there two people in one bed?
The boys have been working on some new toys. You want to take a look?
Show me what you got.
No much. That's fine, I guess. Let's go home first. We need to unload. Too heavy.
Hey. Right here, boy. Over there. Go. Oh, move here.
Yeah, all the bases you could wire base.
Find them.
Who's stupid enough to... Oh. Don't worry, they're gonna kill each other.
Something's out there. What just happened?
So, who had a bad luck?
Think I'm scared? Huh?
Ah, it's Foggy. Fucking gunners.
Damn it! Where'd you go?
Now I'm stuck outside. See? They didn't even get the chance to get in. Yeah, stay outside. Yeah, area's clear. Yeah, just get tissue paper. My nose is really bad. Ugh, my nose. He still have health. Almost died, bitch. I mean, I'm on one hit. So. Oh, this flies. They're annoying.
protect,
Excuse
and
me.
serve.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You might.
Uh-huh. I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems.
Bioscience? Advanced systems?
Divisions within the Institute. Specialized groups working on various projects. It'll make... But, if you can build this device, and make use of that code, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person.
I don't know if
I got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there.
Uh-huh.
And don't you forget our agreement.
Yes, of
It's
course
my
I will.
only hope for ever being. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
I don't know if Minutemen can help me or Brotherhood can help me, but they're gonna wreck the place. Railroad, we can infiltrate and save it. This is pretty big. Yeah, Minutemen's out of the option. They're useless. I mean, they're on my own people, but still, they're not the techie stuff. Maybe Sturgis or something, but no, I forgot to wear my armor. Well, anyways, I'm gonna move anyways. What? Look at that 6 radiation. Yeah, we're gonna go for railroad. This is my best bet. I mean, increases your damage resistance.
Desdemona.
Do you need something?
Can you take a look at these schematics? A scientist named Virgil said they could get me inside the Institute.
So that's what the Courser chip was all about. You needed that frequency, I take it. Why? What does this machine do?
Did you know the Institute has a teleporter called the Molecular Relay?
We've spent dozens of years and too many good agents' lives only to discover not a goddamn thing. And now we have the answer, thanks to you. Teleportation. That the Institute could build something so... But we've got work to do. This is our top priority now. I want Tinker Tom to help you in any way possible to get this device built.
Randolph Safe House has got another dead drop for you.
Hi.
Heads up, Tom's got more goodies in stock. Check with him.
Ready to hand over the plans? This is the big one.
Do you think you can decipher them?
I won't know until I get a look-see.
There you go. Let's see what we need.
Hold on. Who wrote this? Some kid with a crayon? Shit. Must have been a real big kid. Oh, man. Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Those Institute eggheads are crazy. And you can divert the signal using a heavily modified relay interception. Like a pirate broadcast, you know? That's intense.
Can you build it, Tom?
The plans cover all the high-end egghead shit, but they're missing a ton of engineering details. Filling in the gaps will take time. This bit here, the stabilized reflector platform, just needs some high-grade metal. Easy. Psh, by the time you finish that, I'll have the rest done.
What's it gonna take to build it?
We can scrounge up the platform components you need. No problem. But where to build it? It's gonna need some serious space. This baby's big. It should fit over at Mercer Safe House. Pam's already given that place her full blessing. I'll flag some runners to deliver the components there.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Let's do the safe house first. Bunker Hill. They destroy the crew in the process of the British shield was guarded through disastrous. I feel like we're almost finished with the main quests. Would it be fun to walk around and shoot people with a portable naval cannon? Yes, it would.
Randolph Safe House reporting. Package 1 is away. No problems. Route cleared as promised. Runner reports recipient is, as of now, closed for business. Switchboard spooked her. We're working a new route. If our friendly neighborhood heavy can take out hostiles at the following location, that would make our life a lot easier. Mr. Timms out.
It's far. Oh my god. Yeah, I need expert level of hacking. I can't get to it now. Using chems or alcohol can provide powerful temporary boosts. Can also lead to addiction.
What was that? Oh, nothing.
Why are you
Hey,
still
caretaker.
You weren't there. At the switchboard? One day, the Ensign suit's gonna kill us all, I tell you.
What? Who the hell is doing that? Oh, Magnus did that. Huh. Why is this one here?
Seems to be growing well.
I don't think
Ain't
we've
looking
met.
for trouble, I hope.
Yeah.
Ah, why are you hitting my people?
Let's Commonwealth justice for you.
This is a scrapyard.
There we go. Yes.
Nobody's here, it seems.
Sweet.
One more hour until my shift ends.
You got the platform built yet? Tick tock, tick tock. I'm waiting for the good news.
I did it. The platform's constructed.
And I filled in the blanks on the blueprints. We can actually... The science of this monstrosity is wow. But fortunate for us, but there's 3 specialty items that I just can't grab for myself. You find those, and we'll...
Oh, come on.
I'll get started.
Yeah, the sooner the better. After you get the gettables, meet me at the build site.
Circuit board. Sensor module. Biometric scanner. You know what? I don't need to go to Oberland. Yeah, I could have just gone to. Nah, stupid, 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 stupid. Look at this place. It's now a throbbing wasteland. Oh, some of them have. Actually, everything's assigned. You can go here. You can go.
Got it.
This guy can go.
Okay.
Doesn't work. Probably need water, but
You hear what happened to that Abernathy girl? Shot down by the raiders.
Oh, my hat goes out to those folks.
Poor girl. She had more courage than sense.
what? Never mind. And there's certain people now. Most shops are open. Good heart.
What was that? Oh, nothing.
Ugh, you again. Hello, Desmona. You know what, let's move this into a bigger space.
We are in business.
Excuse me.
We are in business.
Status report.
Got activity, Des. Not sure how long before it peaks.
The Institute is a huge unknown. Before we can make any plans, you need to do something. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot.
Patriot?
There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him, so we gave him the code name, Patriot. If your plan works, and you're able to get inside the Institute, we need you to make contact.
How can I contact him if you know nothing about him?
Patriot devised a method to communicate with us one way. The plan hinges on us using this method to close the loop and contact him back.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Tom's encrypted a message for Patriot's eyes only. Once he sees it, he'll contact you. Until you make contact, and probably after, you need to stay in their good graces. You need to infiltrate them. Can you do that? Can you be our agent on the inside?
Of course.
How do I infiltrate them?
You're going to have to sell them a lie. It's best to stick as close to the truth as possible. And you're gonna have to think on your feet. We don't know what's waiting for you. If you make it at all.
Bring it on.
You can do this. I believe in you. Stand on the platform and I'll give you the holotape. Just plug it into any Institute terminal and wait for the reply. Tom, talk to me.
This frequency is only going to work once. You know who doesn't make the same mistake twice.
This is it. Oh shit, I can't move. But I'm good, Tom.
So stand still. You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours. Hopefully we won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion of them. All right, feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Oh, man, don't worry. That's all part of the plan.
Tom, do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it.
I need to increase my charisma.
Just get all the information you can. About synths, about the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it. You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the RL. We got it.
Find a way to save them. Nobody else can.
Now.
Yes. I want to see how my molecules construct. I did. Hey! Should I increase my charisma? Yeah, I'll increase my charisma. No, I have a level 10 charisma. We gotta save first. Just in case. And now we're back.
Hello?
Father.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please.
Wake up, Commonwealth. Synths are not your enemy. They are victims in this war as well.
Step into...
What quest?
The elevator.
I mean, what holotape is it?
Wake up, Commonwealth.
Ah. And she also said, wait a sec, this. Oh, it's this. Inaccessible.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Then why did you get my son? I mean his son.
Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy.
Yeah, by killing
And
a
our
lot of people
actions
in the
are often
process.
misinterpreted by those above ground.
Really?
Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable.
Yeah, then why do you kill them?
I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean.
No use. Would need the key. Can't pick this. Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Sean, please. Calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
I wanna kick you.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
You did it.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute, just as you mean to your son, to Sean.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
What? I thought it was 10 years old. Well, he did fell asleep again in the cryo chamber, so... But...
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why? Why take a child?
I have a mixed feeling. Oh my god, I wanted to kill him.
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking, yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility, the Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best.
But, director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position. Obviously. I've lived
It
my
wasn't
life
obvious.
within these walls. Dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can't.
Then why is the Institute since killing everyone?
Give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that.
Sure. You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground.
Isn't what I
You've
want.
been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Your Institute has done some horrible things.
Yes, well, the world is not what it used to be. What
that
about the
doesn't-
people you've aided in order to get here? What atrocities have they committed? The Brotherhood of Steel. They believe they're the only ones fit to control technology and destroy anyone who opposes them. And you would side with them.
I'm not gonna side with
None
anyone.
have any true claim to nobility in this world. Those days are gone. But we are not the monsters we have been cast as. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me. We really do have humanity's best interest. Will
How?
you take that chance?
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would be...
I just don't know.
Just give it time. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities, Dr. Ao in SRB, Dr. Holdren in bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then...
Busted.
Of course not. I'm not gonna join them. No way.
There we go.
Oh. The other is at first without the remaining vice presidents. This general being called, I guess, okay. So continue to monitor. Just sign up. So that really is Sean. Is that bed? Oh, it's a bed. I want guns. That's a glory. No, did not say anything. What? No, I did not say that. What if a broken light bulb?
Remember to keep unnecessary consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched the navigation software...
We're all looking forward to working with you.
No, I'm not.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
Nothing to report, sir.
That was my favorite one.
Hi.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Ooh, what are those?
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
So I don't have my dog. Of course I don't.
I'm meeting someone here.
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I was...
Trinity? What's that?
Trinity is an encryption system with a cipher, or key cut up into many pieces. You need several pieces in the correct order to unlock it. I put a Trinity piece with every synth I helped escape. It was a long shot, but I was hoping some good Samaritan would connect it all together.
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow, your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean by that?
What do you think?
At the very least, I'm hoping it means you won't turn me in. But you really are a friend, aren't you?
The Railroad's in the business of helping synths too. That makes us friends.
What? The Railroad? As in the Railroad? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the Railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
You saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in. But wait, with you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths at once. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now. You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense. I'm not sure if we could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know?
Do you require anything?
C-114, it's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z1. He's a friend. He's with the railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you?
Because the members of the railroad have dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom.
I thought only Mr. Benet cared. But your friends actually fight for us?
That's what the railroad does, Z1. He's from the surface.
I've never met another human willing to help. But, sir, we must make this quick.
Right now. How many synths want to escape, Z1?
The ones I know for certain. 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Just a few high-security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
Of course I'll help you.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
Where would I find that?
Unfortunately, I don't know. The obvious place, the CIT ruins were picked clean years ago. But some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad.
Liam.
You get me what we talked about, and I'm in business.
How do I get out? I need to get out, but how do I get out? I guess I have to meet them first.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them
It's
have
an
lasted
honor
long
to have
past
you
their
here,
projected
sir.
lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Dr. Watson can be a little obsessive when it comes to rules and policies.
Hey there.
Child synth. It's just remarkable.
Excuse me.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Doc.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew
Oh
up
my
to
God.
be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least so. Now that you're here and you've spoken to Father...
On board with what?
The Institute, of course. Sean implied you operated on a level, if not equal, then at least similar to the rest of us. Curious. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division...
Sure. Who built this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope...
Yeah, you're gonna die.
I wouldn't be here if not for your son.
I don't... sweet
You're
talk
here.
me, dude.
Glad you made it. When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
No, I can't talk about that.
I need to find my... dealer's drugs. He was at Bison, sir.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I... If you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the latest synths. Well, that was productive.
Dr. Orman.
One day, I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old clunker in the basement.
I'm sure you do.
I was looking over your testing plan for the plasma pistol upgrades.
Yeah? What about it?
I'm not sure your proposed safety protocols are going to be sufficient.
How about for once, you assume that I actually know what I'm doing?
Hi, Doc.
It's such a waste of time.
Remember that.
I'd rather be designing
Since
more
you...
efficient plasma emitters.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
What is it you're working on?
Advanced systems, special projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while now. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to...
I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
Taking your new appointment in stride. Very well. We've shifted resources off of other projects, like the Child Synth, to focus on Phase 3. I'm hoping that the above-ground efforts are successful. I understand those depend heavily on you.
So I can teleport now. Still not allowed. Bioscience. There we go.
That's it. Got it.
What? The hell? What is this? Virgil's.
Nice. That's it.
Oh look, a legendary Soltron. How cute.
Resetting threat level.
Oh! Oh, God damn it.
Yes.
Oh, my nose is struggling again. God damn it. I'm not sick, but what the hell? Just a minute. Ugh. Cat meat? Really? Oh.
Got it. Sweet. Yes.
So this is where super mutants are from.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone. Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan, and if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
Dr. Holt's Gorilla Project is showing promising results. So
What's
you
our
were there
sense?
the day the bombs fell. That must have been terrifying.
What's this robot?
Rosalind is as smart as she is beautiful. I just wish I could get her to notice me. Humanity's future is taking root right here.
Most men lack the patience to observe and document plant growth.
Hello.
Doctor.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided?
I doubt it. I just don't think I'd fit in.
It's a big decision, I know, but it's also a rare and important opportunity. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy.
Sure.
Tell me more about those synth gorillas.
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely.
I mean, they're gorillas, so what did you expect?
I hear we're about to get a new food supplement.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do. Our new synths are so lifelike, I keep mistaking them for real people.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Welcome, welcome. It is so good to meet you. I truly hope you'll come to think of the Institute as your home.
What do you do here?
Oh, I'm in charge of housing and provisions. It's my mission to ensure that everyone lives a comfortable... You should know that many of us consider it a great honor to have...
Why?
Dr. Oberly.
Good to see you. Feeling well today?
All maintenance requests should be directed to the Facilities Division. All systems nominal.
It's an honor to meet you, sir.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package
Excuse me.
upgrades I asked for.
Always be
Maybe I should
vigilant.
take some courses
We
with
have
me
many
and
enemies.
Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough
Good to
friction
see
as
ya.
it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
What is this? Oh, this is for the spine. Oh, that looks painful. McDonald. Where have I heard this name? Oh! Shit, that's a sin. Mayor Don. She's a fucking synth and he's the mayor of the Green Jewel. Oh my god. What the hell? So that's why there's nothing.
Father's work has been a real inspiration for me.
Nobody cares.
Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near term. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown.
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any...
Why? Don't you trust me?
Oh, it's nothing personal. Now, Father has asked that I provide you...
I don't have my eye I don't have my beautiful clothes. I need to convince him that I am no threat. Leather armor, additional protection against energy damage, but how is leather providing additional? Why am I wearing my hazmat?
Coursers on the hunt are relentless. If you see one, you should stay out of its way.
Excuse me, Doctor.
So, here you are. I'll be despite your relation. I'm sure you.
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's nothing personal. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the synth retention. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Right.
Why is she looking at me like that?
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have... They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word... But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
It was useless.
I hate to break it to you, but your Courser wasn't all that tough.
Then it's likely the unit was defective. It's rare, but faults can occur from time to time. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if...
Sure.
Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
You mentioned that Coursers undergo special training.
The SRB constantly monitors our Gen 3 synth population, looking for specific... Those who show tenacity, fearlessness, and independence undergo a rigorous training regimen. We teach them armed and unarmed combat, investigative techniques, psychology, and mechanical skills. Those who pass a final evaluation become Coursers. The rest have their memories wiped and return to their former duties.
No one gonna like that, Lee. I mean, Isle.
There's more going on than you know. Trust me.
Desdemona.
Oh, thank God.
Woo! See, Des, I told you the molecular stabilization matrix held.
Funny, you didn't sound certain yesterday. It is really, really good to see you.
You thought I died?
I saw you disintegrate right before my eyes. Then the whole machine blew up. Tom insisted you dematerialized in time. But Tom's track record with experiment, I've never been happier to tell Tom I was wrong.
I met with the leader of the Institute. And it turns out, he's my son.
What? Wasn't he just a little boy?
After they took him from me, they froze me in cryo.
Instead of being on ice for a few years, it's a few decades instead. The Institute's really done a number on you. Besides meeting your boy, did you meet Patriot too? Did Tom's holotape work?
I met Patriot. His name is Liam Binet.
I knew you'd get the job done. We need every scrap of intel you picked up in there. Write up a full report on Pam's terminal. After you're done, we'll analyze it and figure...
Hey, it's the Wanderers back.
I just went right in your face.
Hey there.
So.
The boys have been working on some new toys. You want to take a look?
Are you injured?
Pam.
Confirming presence of rogue variable dispensing data. There are 3 independent reports of Courser activity. Analysis completed. Based on target's activity conclusion, the Institute is at stopgap solution. Terminate Courser threats when...
Uh-huh. Wouldn't killing a Courser blow my cover?
2 facts. Fact 1. If rogue variable leaves no survivors, chance of undercover mission being compromised is 1.3%. Railroad Alpha has deemed this an acceptable level of risk to preserve the current railroad organization construct. Fact 2. Only agents of designated subclass Heavy.
Go on.
Target designated Courser Alpha is in a
Right.
Eliminate Courser variable, leaving no survivors.
Mm-hmm. Desdemona.
So you and Glory got assigned the same op. Compartmentalization of intel does have its cost.
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 27. One match found. Bergman, Wilfred, registered as co-owner of Cambridge Polymer Labs.
Uh-huh. What's at Cambridge Polymer?
Cambridge Polymer Labs, LLC, had several active military contracts. The region is currently classified as...
After you get the password report back here, with any luck...
Hey.
Vernon es un idiota. Oh, it's empty, right? $17.
Hey. Hey. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this quest and then bye-bye for now, I guess. I mean, food is ready, so just give them the Hey, Glory.
Sometimes the story's got it right. You kicked ass at Malden. You're the real deal. You actually made it inside the Institute.
Half of you know this already. But something so big, I can't ask people to keep it secret any longer. The rumor is true. One of our agents has made it inside the Institute.
Is this what Tinker Tom was working on?
Yes, Tom's work is related. But the device and the assembly was the Wanderer's doing. After the device was assembled, he made it inside the Institute, and then back out. Where is
Heads
the
up.
Institute? We're not sure exactly. Best guess is that it's somewhere under the old CIT. But they've been using a teleportation device to get in and out, so it could be anywhere. What did he find out? I know you all have questions, but I've said everything I'm going to. But know this. The ops you're planning and running now are the most important of our lives. We have a chance at rescuing more synths than we ever dreamed of. So get it done.
We're running
Excellent
synths
work.
out of the well.
On our
Wastelanders
side, we've gone through your
bigger
report.
problem.
It was extraordinary. So many pieces of the puzzle clicked into place. Our final analysis indicates the Institute is far more formidable than we ever feared or imagined. If we stage a mass breakout, Patriot's 13 synths will undoubtedly be the last we ever save. Instead, we use this one chance to rescue all the synths. Every last one of them.
Is that even possible?
Hopefully, Patriot's core escape plan will scale up. If it can't, well, we'll deal with it as it comes. The Institute will never let their slaves go without a fight. So the heart of our problem is manpower. Even if we call in all our agents, and we will, we won't be able to hold our own against... Talk with C-114. If the synths down there want freedom, they must fight and risk their lives to earn it.
Even with synth allies. Is that enough to fight the Institute?
The synths greatly outnumber the scientists. If enough of them rebel, the chaos would be unprecedented. Then we use that turmoil to evacuate everyone we can. It will work. As much as we owe Patriot, we can't be certain how committed he is. If he learns we're willing to kill to free synths, he may not have the stomach for it. So get what you need from him and then cut him loose. Good luck. We're all with you.
Well, that went at a pit card. My John. What's the names? Srang something, but it's Tom. William Shepard. Samuel.
Sorry, Tinker Tom's got me doing
Nobody asked.
something.
Well, anyways, goodbye for today. I'm just gonna eat and maybe call it a day, but we'll see.